So what we're having for our supper on August the 9th at 5:46 is this, which all I did was, okay, I made 1 cup of brown rice with a couple cups of water in the rice cooker, and then I opened a can of chickpeas and put it in this bowl and heated it up and then mixed this in. That's what I did. And oh, on top of the rice I cooked this, which is beautiful. It's I wouldn't know what it was, but I was reading these gardening books, and well, I know it's cauliflower, but I wouldn't know what kind, but cheddar kind. It doesn't taste like cheddar, I don't think. It just tastes like cauliflower. And Romanesco broccoli again on top, which I'm so thankful for both of these things. That's great. So this meal was very easy to make, and thanks to Patak's original tikka masala. And I'm having my plate of garlic, cucumber juice, water chaser, plum for dessert. Should be pretty good. It's actually still cooler in the house than it is outside. It's really awful out here. Well, my sister would love this. I don't know why she lives in northern Alberta. She loves the heat. Anyway, but I'm not partial to heat. But I'm sweating my toxins out, which is awesome. It's still really hot.
Excuse me.
We watched a movie, which was really bad, called A Quiet Place. And it has Emily Blunt and this fellow, John Krasinski, which was, you know, off The Office.
Oh, him?
Yeah, Jim.
Poor guy. Is it a lousy movie now?
Well, you know, I was wondering through the whole movie, I'm like, why did these guys agree to do this movie? And then the credits come up, directed by...
Oh my god, okay.
Screenplay by...
Oh! Yeah.
So that's why.
Poor
So
fella.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
So bad.
Who
Were you
produced?
awake through most of this?
I
don't
slept
know.
through it all. I didn't even know it existed.
He was one of the producers too.
Yeah, well, it's a vanity project.
So much so.
Oh,
Yeah.
we tried.
And failed. It was so bad. I mean, there are some things about this movie that you're like, oh, little girl's deaf. See, I'm giving it away because you don't want to watch this. Trust me, you don't want to watch this. So bad. And that's a big surprise in the movie, and her little I don't know. I guess she's deaf, so it's not like a hearing aid. What would it be? Her dad's trying to create something for her to hear, I think. But anyway, so she's wearing this thing, and anyway, she ends up saving the day. But, I mean, she got a few people killed, so I don't know. Kids in horror movies.
Oh, it was a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of saw that. But we were a bit scared by it.
Oh, sure. Sci-fi-ish, you know, because these creatures, presumably they're aliens. I don't know. But they hunt by sound. So everyone's being, like, silent in the whole movie, right? Huh?
Where's David Duchovny when you really need an explanation?
I don't know. Maybe they couldn't convince him to do this one.
Not enough money, eh?
No, I don't.
Next time.
It's just sad. How did they get Emily Blunt? I don't know.
She may be a friend.
She might be a friend. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's just there's so many things that are wrong with this movie. When you're watching it, you're like, really? He's getting her pregnant again? Like, they're supposed to be silent. How is this going to work out? You know, babies aren't exactly silent. And so anyway, and then like there's one part where he takes his son to a waterfall and he yells just to show him, look, if there's something louder, then we can make lots of noise and it won't matter. And it's like, okay, why aren't you living by the waterfall then? You know, or why woman's keeping track of how pregnant she is, when her due date is. Why doesn't she make a little vacation out at the waterfall to have her baby so the alien things won't attack her? You know, this is just ridiculous. Anyway, what you were thinking. You probably put a lot of your money into this. Jim from the office. Yeah, he had a lot to do with that. Anyway. Oh, I'm avoiding eating my garlic.
All right.
Yeah, I always do that.
I'm
Get talking and stuff because I'm like, I want to drink the kale juice, or get talking, don't want to eat the garlic. See, I told you, nice bikini, eh? Whew. It's a good one. Definitely worthy of this plus 36 day. I'm using my kale spoon for that. It's green. Should be just fine with it though. I'm sure whatever's in the garlic will kill whatever could be on the kale, which I'm sure nothing would want to be on kale either.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cabbage worms are incredible. How can they stand?
Yeah, I don't know. One day we'll have a gazebo with screen all the way around it. And then there'll be no flies in our gazebo. It'll be lovely. And it'll be out near a river or something. So we can hear the water. But it'll be far away from the house, so that it'll be dark in the gazebo and we can watch the stars with your telescope that way. I need to get more water, hey?
That'd be a good idea.
Alright. Well, I guess there's good stuff. So here's some water. Rita has to fill up again. So I'll just put this. There we go. Here also. So these books that I read today: Canadian Kitchen Garden by, who was it? Laura Peters and Alison Beck, and they just put their last name on there. I don't know why. It was published in Edmonton. And The Backyard Gardener by Kelly Orzel. Oh my gosh, it's hot out here. And Low Maintenance Vegetable Gardening by Claire Matthews. Now, I didn't like this book. I didn't like this book. I mean, most of the time when I read these gardening books, I go, this is all really basic stuff, and why are people making another basic gardening book? It's useless. But anyway, I'll let you know what I learned from these ones. This one I enjoyed most out of these three. And there's a number of reasons for it. It's really well set up. Like, see how, can you see the color coding at the top?
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's like, it's, if you are a fairly new gardener and you want something that you can easily flip through to find where what you're looking for, then that's nice, right? And now there's a few things I didn't like about this book. If you have a picture, now I'll find you a good picture. Okay, this is a nice picture, but no. I'm trying to find a picture of some, like a different variety of something. Well, probably everyone knows what that is. Okay, here we go. These beautiful cauliflowers. This one we're eating today. Thanks to this book, I know well. But I only know because I figured it out. It's either cheddar or orange bouquet, because those are the orange-headed cultivars. So, anyway, and this must be Violet Queen because it's a purple-headed cultivar. But they don't say with the pictures. They won't tell you it's a picture of whatever, right? So this one wasn't that hard. It's to. Okay, it could be graffiti, could be the purple one too. I don't know. But there we go. Do you recognize that guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Recent
On our
acquaint-
plates tonight.
Present acquaintance.
Romanesco.
See?
Anyway, but basically I thought this was a very good book. They showed how to grow a few things like amaranth, which people grow as an ornamental, but it's edible. The seeds are edible, right? So, and some other things in here that you might not necessarily think of growing, like quinoa, which you probably couldn't see at all from there, so I don't know why I showed you. Anyway, but they only show kitchen garden kind of things, and they don't give any recipes, which I like, because I can't stand it when I get a gardening book and they give me some stupid recipes that are just not even very interesting. And what are they doing in a gardening book? Write a cookbook if you want to. Don't fill up with a whole bunch of, just shows you don't have enough on the one topic you're focusing on, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, from that book, I've decided I want to try to grow Prime Arc 45 Blackberry, because it's hardy to zone 4. So that's cool. And the wild blueberries that we were probably picking were Vaccinium angustifolium var levifolium. How would you say that?
Livifolium, I think.
Anyway.
I think that's Latin.
And there's a kind of blueberry that's like that, because that's zone 2. And there's a kind of blueberry called Top Hat, which is a good container plant because it's basically round. And that one's zone 3 to 8, so I could try growing that. Because I have the peat bales, some acidic soil, I don't have to amend it, and I could do well with some blueberries. And if you're living in southern Alberta, you might be interested in trying Lycium barbarum. It's a goji berry that's, what did they call it? Mongolian and Tibetan, maybe? Goji berry? Zone 4 to 9. The other goji berries are zone 5, so that wouldn't work out. But you could have a goji berry in southern Alberta. The backyard gardener, which was this one, I wrote down start sweet peas indoors February or March, soak seeds, then plant. That's all I wrote down from this whole book. I didn't find that one very useful at all. Low maintenance vegetable garden. Red boar kale is beautiful red purple. It really was. I'll find it in here so I can show you. I'll just look in the index because that takes a while. But there are so many things that I can't stand about this book. Like, where's the index?
That's a bit of a wonder. Where's the book? It's pretty short.
I know. You can see that from there. Beautiful, hey? I wonder what the nutritional profile is with leaves that color. Anyway, it's really pretty.
Not gonna find in that book.
No, like, this person wastes so much time with pictures like this.
Well,
you know?
What's that
like,
about? Big steel
ridiculous. The tools you really need, not this book. Like, it's just a waste of space, not enough information. Himalayan giant blackberry is huge and will provide 20 pounds of fruit. But, I mean, she doesn't give you the zone on that, so I'm not going to try it here. Maybe you might get away with it in the Maritimes if they're there. I don't know. Bad book. The only one out of these three worth even borrowing from your public library was this one. Oh, the water's ready now. That's nice. Ooh, there we go. So how are you liking this Patax tikka masala?
Okay, that's what's in the...
Yeah.
It's good. I like mixing it with rice. It livened up the rice.
Mm-hmm.
And you forget you're eating chickpeas or whatever it is.
It's instant. We were able to eat cooked food on a hot day. I can't believe it's still only 28 in the house. Because it's so hot out here.
It's brutal.
I think it's the wall of squash.
It helps.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt it helps. The house really doesn't gain a lot in the morning. Mm-hmm.
I used to eat instant Indian food like this all the time, but now I just try to make it myself most of the time. But anyway, that was given to me, so I'm very grateful for it. But I wouldn't buy it anymore though, because it does have like it's 8% of your saturated fat daily value or whatever. in one serving of it, which is half a package, which is what we each ate here, right? It doesn't have any cholesterol though. Gosh, why do you keep bothering me? I can't see it, but it's a fly that's like that big. And it's probably bothering me because I probably stink really badly of sweat. I certainly have been sweating all day. Like the books I got from the thrift store.
Oh. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I love that one as a kid.
Well, we were just talking about the Barbara Puppas today. And I've never seen anything of theirs.
It's kind of weird.
So, you're probably annoyed that I got that for...
Yeah,
Not really, okay.
There's chicken feet. Well, you got a little card. Thank you for shopping.
I don't know why they're giving those out.
I don't think it's the managers that give board or something like that's decided to advertise themselves. This looks as though it could be quite informative. First of all.
Well, that's for you.
Well, that's it.
I guess it's spicy enough. I got my nose running. And it's not spicy.
Yeah, this is good. This is what I like to do.
That one's for you too. Is it, what language is it?
Well, it's Dutch. This is like our word or
Okay.
or one.
Is that way too below you for Dutch?
No. This is our word against. This is like position. So positioning against, right? So it'd be opposition, right? Oppositions. Let's go.
And I see down and up and closed and open and back and front and full and empty. Oh, well, up and
Out and in.
oh yeah,
Up and down.
small and big maybe.
So this is like our word "eye." It's Auge in German.
Yeah.
And then blink, I think would be like our word blink, but it means a glance in German and Dutch. So it's a glance at oppositions.
Spicy.
See, it actually comes from English.
Oh, it was translated from English?
Yeah, exactly right.
That's funny.
Sprunkelei. Is like air. Air, we did this. Sprunk is like spring, and that's like. So original spring-like. So that just means original. Right? Out is like our word, the German aus, like our word out. Gabe, so it's out giving. That's first. That's a publication, right? Giving out. Druck is means to press or to print. This is like our word cheap. Koop. Originally means to sell. The selling out and distribution for the Netherlands. These things. Books. Häuserchen. That's the German Buch. Our word book. Books actually. Outgeberei is a company, something that gives something out. Publications. Vertaling is it's like a retelling, which would be translation. Niets is like nothing. Out of this, Outgabe, out of this publication. Mag is like a may. Be verveelvoudigd, which would be duplicated, copied, or publicized by means of print, photocopied, microfilm, or any other sort, without previous written approval of the publisher. That would be the hardest part, I think, too. Well, see, that one's related to
Very cute.
Good. That one's related. So, puppy originally means like toys. They use blade for leaf. Shoen. It's an old plural for shoe in English, actually.
Check out this coloring book. It only has one page colored in it.
Well, that's awesome. USA coloring book.
From way
It looks like
long
the
ago.
50s or something like that. Yeah. This looks like a Liz Taylor thing. I'm guessing early 60s maybe. But let's just see. MCM. So that's 1960. I nailed it. 1960. So they colored 3 states that weren't. They were going from left to right.